The Pentagon just confirmed development of fighters that will operate at Mach 5 while controlling swarms of 30 autonomous drones simultaneously. This 7th-generation fighter will process information 1,000 times faster than any human pilot and seamlessly transition from atmospheric flight to near-space operations.
But what if I told you that China's White Emperor program already has functioning prototypes using quantum-enhanced sensors that can detect our stealth aircraft at ranges previously thought impossible?
There are several questions about this 7th-generation fighter that remain classified at the highest levels of military command. Join us as we unveil the revolutionary capabilities surrounding the fighter jets that will make the F-35 and F-47 look like last century's technology. The first confirmed signals about 7th-generation fighters came out in 2022 when Jane's Defense Weekly reported unusual budget allocations for next-generation aerial platforms. Military analysts initially dismissed these as incremental upgrades for existing aircraft. But that was not the only development. Commercial satellite imagery from Chinese test facilities in 2024 showed aircraft configurations with unusual geometries, designs optimized for sustained hypersonic flight, exceeding 3,800 miles per hour. This 7th-generation fighter is a direct successor to the 6th-generation F-47, and it is designed to overcome the fundamental limitation of human reaction time in modern air combat. When threats approach at hypersonic speeds, even the best pilots have less than 2 seconds to respond. It is safe to say that 7th-generation fighters represent the integration of artificial intelligence as a primary combat decision-maker, not just an assistant. Just before we get into the breathtaking details of the current 5th and 6th generation platforms, the F-35 Lightning II costs $89 million per unit and reaches speeds of Mach 1.6. Its sensor fusion technology merges data from 6 different systems, processing 2 trillion operations per second. The composite frame withstands temperatures up to 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. The F-47, Boeing's $20 billion 6th generation contract winner, pushes these limits with Mach 2.5 capability and control of up to 5 loyal wingman drones. It introduced AI-assisted threat prioritization and multi-domain command capabilities. But now, American engineers have built concepts that fly twice as fast as the F-47, while processing tactical data 100 times more quickly, using neuromorphic computing systems inspired by the human brain. According to Aviation Week, Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works division was working on something truly revolutionary: ceramic matrix composites that can withstand temperatures exceeding 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit, twice the melting point of steel. But that's not all. The propulsion system combines advanced ramjet technology with next-generation power generation, producing 30 megawatts, enough to power all onboard systems, including directed energy weapons.
It gets even better. The quantum-enhanced radar system uses principles from quantum physics to improve detection capabilities by 300% over current systems. Traditional stealth aircraft that are invisible to conventional radar become detectable at ranges exceeding 500 miles.
The directed energy weapons system, according to Air Force Research Laboratory publications, fires high-energy lasers with 10 megawatts of focus power, capable of disabling incoming missiles in less than 1 second. Unlike conventional missiles with limited payloads, these weapons can engage dozens of targets using only onboard power generation. End quote. However, there's more to the 7th generation fighter than just speed and weapons. The artificial intelligence system makes tactical decisions in milliseconds while managing multiple unmanned combat vehicles. According to a RAND Corporation study, the AI processes 1 million tactical variables per second while simultaneously controlling up to 50 autonomous combat drones. Each drone extends the master aircraft's sensor range and weapons coverage, creating a distributed combat network. This explains why the Pentagon allocated $75 billion for artificial intelligence research specifically for combat aviation programs over the next decade. The AI requires advanced processors achieving speeds of 10 exaflops, 10 billion calculations per second. But it justifies why Boeing and Lockheed Martin announced joint ventures in 2024 for AI development. No single company possessed all the expertise needed for these revolutionary systems. The high-altitude capability means these fighters can reach 100,000 feet, operating at the edge of space where traditional aircraft cannot follow, while maintaining the ability to strike targets anywhere in a theater within 30 minutes. Take a moment, and don't forget to like and subscribe. The United States is devoted to dominating aerospace warfare and would invest anything possible to maintain superiority. The Congressional Budget Office estimates $200 billion for 7th generation development through 2045. However, other nations including China and Russia are equally committed to achieving parity. China's defense white paper shows hypersonic research funding increased 200% between 2020 and 2025. Their test flights have reportedly achieved sustained Mach 5 flight for several minutes. Russia's PAC-DP program, despite budget constraints, focuses on asymmetric capabilities, particularly electronic warfare and directed energy weapons. They're investing $15 billion annually, according to Stockholm International Peace Research Institute data. It's a good thing the United States is known for technological breakthroughs when facing strategic competition. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency has tripled funding for breakthrough propulsion and AI technologies since 2022. 7th generation fighters will transform aerial warfare by 2045. The nation that successfully integrates artificial intelligence, hypersonic flight, and directed energy weapons will define air superiority for decades. Will human pilots adapt to commanding these intelligent machines, or will autonomous systems ultimately fly without us? Thanks for watching. While you are still here, click on the link on your screen to check out another of our videos. See you there.